Hello everyone, welcome back to our English class. So children, in the previous video we have studied the chapter in the Kingdom of Fools, and that was the part 1, and now we'll do the remaining part of the chapter. So this story is a bit lengthy as I told you before. So first we'll see a small summary what was the chapter, and then we'll move further. So, in this story, we have read that there was a kingdom of fools, and the king and his ministers in the kingdom of fools were stupid because they ordered that night should be treated as day and vice versa. Thus, all the people would work at night and sleep during the day. And once a guru and his disciple came to the kingdom where they found what was happening in the kingdom. The wise guru realized that it would not be safe to stay there. But the disciple was fond of food and found it very cheap to stay on. So the guru left the kingdom, and soon the disciple stayed there and grew very fat by eating to his fill. And there is one incident also in the story of a thief. So one day a thief broke into the house of a rich merchant by breaking a wall, and he was stealing some things. But as the thief was going out with the stolen stuff, the old wall collapsed or fell down on him and killed the thief. The thief's brother complained before the king, and the merchant was responsible for the thief's death, and so he should be punished. So all the blame came on the merchant. And the merchant blamed the bricklayer who built the wall. The bricklayer blamed the dancing girl. Now I told you before also, one by one each person was blaming the other one, and they were brought before the king. So the merchant blamed the bricklayer who built the wall, then the bricklayer blamed the dancing girl who distracted him, and the dancing girl who became old now, she blamed the goldsmith for giving her ornaments late, and the goldsmith, now the blame came to the goldsmith, and goldsmith blamed the merchant's father, and finally all the blame came back again to the merchant. So the king asked for the merchant to be executed on the stake, but he was found to be too thin. Now the merchant was too thin, and so the king was puzzled. So a search was started for a fat man. Now they were searching a fat man who can be fit for the stake, and a fat man who would fit in the stake will be punished. So a fat man was searched for, and the servants' eyes, when the servants were searching in the whole kingdom, they saw the disciple who had flattened himself. Means he became very fat for months because he was eating too many bananas and rice and wheat and ghee. So they saw that this man would be fit for the stake. This man can be punished. So he pleaded, when they took the disciple to the king, the disciple requested the king that he was innocent but of no use. He has not done anything, he was innocent. But the king did not listen. While he was waiting for death, he remembered his guru who saw everything in his vision, and he was blessed with magic powers. Now the guru of this disciple had a magical power that he can see everything in his vision, in his dream. So he saw that his disciple was in danger, and now this disciple was remembering the words of wisdom of his guru, that he told that this kingdom is not safe for us, so let us leave this place. But the disciple did not listen to the guru. So the guru came. After seeing everything in his dream or in his vision, he saw that his disciple is in danger. So he arrived at once to save his disciple. He whispered something in his disciples' ears, and they made a plan to fool the king. So what was the plan? He whispered something in his disciple's ear. Then he requested the king to put him to the stake first. When the disciple heard this, he said that he was brought there first, so he should be put to the death first. Now what was their plan? They decided that they will tell the king that whoever person will be killed will be reborn again and made the king for the new kingdom. So disciple and the guru decided this thing, and they were pretending, they were acting in front of the king that whoever will die first will become the next king, will be reborn and become the next king of this kingdom. So now the king was very much confused. And the king was surprised to see the fight between the guru and the disciple. Now both the guru and the disciple were acting on their plan. But now the king was puzzled over the issue of who should be executed first. And when the king asked them the reason, the guru hesitatingly told him all the matter, that whoever died on the stake first would be reborn as a king of that country. The one who died next would be the minister of that country, and the person next to that person will die, will become the king, the other person who will die next will become the minister. So there was a fight, whoever will die first will become the new king. So the king was now puzzled, and he did not want to lose the kingdom to someone else in the next life. The king wanted himself to become the king in the next life. So he discussed the matter with his minister, and finally they arrived at the conclusion. They took a decision that they should go on the stake. They should go for the punishment to be the next king, to be reborn again and become the next king and minister in their next life. So they went secretly to the prison and freed the guru and his disciple. They set free the guru and the disciple, and the king and his minister went there to get the punishment. Then they disguised themselves as a two and got themselves executed. They dressed up, disguise means they dressed up in the form of the guru and the disciple, and they got the punishment of being executed. Executed means hanged till death. So the people now made the guru and his disciples their king and minister respectively. And then when the guru, the king died and his minister also died, but now the people decided to make the guru and his disciple as their king and the minister. And what the guru and the disciple did, they led a very normal life and they made everything as normal. So this was your story. I hope you must have understood.